And we're on.
It's the Sini-Gang with l-boogy.
Sterno Supernova.
And Brother Butterfly. Welcome to sunny Virginia Beach.
Sunny. What?
Sunny.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Maybe not
This moment. I mean, when you say it, normally, it's...
visibly, but emotionally.
Welcome to emotionally sunny Virginia Beach. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, man, sunny. We're always sunny.
Okay.
Sunny. Like,
It's always sunny.
why is it California? You gotta be sunny California. We can't be sunny Virginia, man.
It's always sunny in Virginia Beach.
Sure.
No one's gonna get that. No, you guys don't get that, but every other listener we have got it.
I got it.
I didn't, sorry.
It's always rainy in Philadelphia, man.
No, I mean, you doing the TV show? Is that what you're doing?
Love the show. Hilarious.
Okay, I mean, I
It's
got
always
that,
sunny.
but I was like, I don't know, why are we doing that? I got the joke.
I'm trying to set the mood. That's why, man. Sunny Virginia Beach. Hey.
Oh, yay!
See, of course, Sterno Supernova with the thundercloud over his head all the time. You know, he can't see the sun.
I don't know what you
Slap
mean.
rock.
I don't know what it's.
Can't see the sun.
I'm
man.
just being myself.
Dismal.
Dismal. Yeah, sure.
Dismal supernova.
Okay. That was actually me. I was like, whoa.
Okay.
Damn, that was pretty dismal. Wow. All righty.
So what's going on? What's new, folks?
I don't know. How long has it been since we've actually did a podcast? I feel like
It's been a while. I mean,
Feels
I
like forever.
I keep getting your invitations, but then I sometimes see your nope, not today, guys. No, not today, guys.
I mean, we've been doing stuff. Like I've been traveling for different reasons,
Uh-huh.
family stuff, or
okay.
we took a trip to watch a show in DC.
We went to DC.
Yeah,
So you mean
Washington.
life was getting in the way, man, huh?
that's a good thing, right? That's. I mean, it's good that we actually live a little bit.
Oh, it's a good thing. It says sunny supernova. All right, sunny supernova. It's a good
I'm just
thing.
saying, yeah.
I'm actually surprised he actually went out. Because usually
Right.
it takes a lot of
I
arm
know,
pulling.
right? It's pulling,
A lot of arm pulling.
It's funny.
nail
though.
pulling,
The funny thing was
teeth pulling.
we had taken a trip to DC, the DC area, not that long ago.
Uh-huh.
And when we were going around, I'm like,
Back in, what was that, April?
something like that. Yeah.
Was it April or May?
I don't remember anymore. It was early spring, late spring. I don't know. Something like that.
April or May. We go to DC just for the hell of it.
We
just
had-
On a whim.
With arm pulling.
No, we talked about it in the podcast.
He said, hey, we need to do something. We need to go somewhere. Sterno, you need to do something. Go somewhere.
And I'm like, okay,
do something.
we'll do it.
We'll go to
And
DC, 3 hours away from Virginia
Wow.
Beach.
we did that. And then
For no reason, just to
yeah,
do the touristy thing.
we
Right.
did that.
Stay there, spend a lot of money.
And then the whole time I'm going around, I'm like, should we do this? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what the next time I'm going to be in this area is going to be.
We were walking around the
National
Washington
Mall.
Monument. Yeah,
Yeah.
National Mall, Washington Monument,
Mm-hmm.
which is really touristy, which I've done many times. And to me, it's sort of boring. But
Yeah.
the second Sterno gets there,
Uh-huh.
the second he gets there, the second he sees
Bright-eyed, bushy tail.
the National Monument, no, he's taking pictures. He's taking pictures of him
Because I'm
with the National Monument of the National
I
Monument.
took
Notice
so
we
many-
are far from the National
right?
Monument.
I took so many pictures.
Still,
of
he
the
was like,
Washington
look,
Monument.
I'm out the house, people.
No, it was like I want
9
to get.
a.m. As soon as he sees it, we stop for like half an hour so he could take his selfies with them. We're like a mile away,
Right. Well,
but he's still taking his.
the other thing was with a brand
I
new.
said, "Why don't we get closer?"
It was a brand new phone, and I was trying to understand the panoramic thing, which I couldn't get. And I was taking pictures because I thought it looked cool.
Uh-huh.
And
Like half
the whole
an
time,
hour.
the whole time, Boogie's like, "You should get closer." And I'm like, "No, I want to catch everything." He's like, "You'll be able to catch everything no matter what." And then kept on
Oh
getting
my
closer.
gosh, get closer!
Get
The
closer.
thing is so tiny from where we're at.
Right.
And we got up to it, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, we could have gone right closer." Yeah, it worked out a lot
He
better.
spent like half an hour a mile away with
Yeah.
him trying to take a selfie with it.
So now your pictures close by are perfect, right?
No, he
Because
stopped taking
you've
pictures.
mastered
No, I
it.
took some. when we got close by,
God.
but I was so tired by that point.
But
You're
it's
so
a-
complicated, Sterno, man.
But a little 10-minute
Hey,
walk.
I got. I think I want to document this because I don't know when the next time I'll be in this area
Right.
is going to be.
Right.
So we spent an hour doing a
Yeah,
10-minute walk.
we did. Well, and then we did.
Really? I'm not exaggerating either.
I'm not arguing with his
my
We
God.
his
stopped
assessment.
every 10 feet to take pictures
Uh-huh,
and do stuff.
uh-huh.
Yeah, like I said, the part of it was me trying to get him shit his camera.
It's about the journey, Boogie,
I understood his
not the
Okay,
destination.
I'm gonna
man.
say this. Man. I understood his frustration with me, and I was just trying to understand my
Like,
camera.
Oh my
'cause
gosh, we have all this
I
stuff
just
to
got
do.
I got my new Android, my Galaxy S9, and I was like, oh, I don't understand how to do this camera because I don't normally take pictures that much, so I don't know. Anyway,
That's when you just hand your phone to a complete stranger and say, "Hey, can can you take my picture, please?
Basically, we were doing stuff. We were looking for cherry blossoms at the time.
Yeah, that was rough too.
But basically, we got to a point and they're like, okay, if you know the DC area, we looked out and saw, hey, look, there's Lincoln Memorial.
Right.
Do you really want? I mean, you said let's go. I said, do you really want to walk all the way out there, which is far?
And I was already in.
If you watch Forrest Gump, it's basically the big ass pool, reflecting pool where he runs and see Jenny, and there's millions of people standing around it. So you have to walk that whole thing to get to the Lincoln Memorial and upstairs.
And I told him, like, I don't know when the next time I'm going to be.
He literally said, "Let's do this," because I don't know the next time this is going to happen. And I said, and I flat out said, "It's DC. We can do this anytime." It's a 3-hour drive.
Which I didn't think I needed to do the 3-hour drive like that often. I thought it would be like maybe once every couple years at most.
But basically, we did a lot. We did Martin Luther King.
We did the Korean Memorial. We did Lincoln Memorial, like we said. We did.
Oh yeah. This was prior to the Nationals game we went to.
Yes, before that.
Yeah, because I remember Boogie telling me, "Oh, me and Starno, we walked here, we walked there,
we walked everything."
Yes,
everything.
Yes,
and
twice.
And you know how I do with long distance walking. I was hurting after it, but I was still in the mindset like I don't know when I'm going to be back again.
So we walked everything.
Yeah,
twice.
And you managed to make it to the harbor area.
Yeah.
Wharf area.
But when we got back to the hotel after everything was over, I was wrecked.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
And when we were there, I said I know all this because we've walked it so many times.
Well, part of it, we also trying to get the like you said, the cherry blossoms too.
Yeah.
So we
were trying to find them. There were no cherry blossoms blooming at the time, even though they were supposed to have bloomed at the time.
Yeah, that was one of something with optimal bloom or something. What's the name of it called? Something bloom.
Yeah, like peak bloom.
Peak bloom or something. Yeah, and there were nothing there.
So this was May, I want to say.
Yeah, that sounds right. But again, maybe 2 weeks later, I see all these people with cherry blossom pictures going like, "Yeah, look at this! It's so beautiful," and all that. And I'm like, "Crap."
Yeah, and then I went again with Brother Butterfly,
and then
maybe a month later,
and then my cousin decides he's retiring from the army, so I went back to that area, and I went with my brother, and he wanted to take his kids, and
then
back
he did
in the National Mall
again.
And so you're like, I never know when I'm going to be here, and I'm here
like,
3 times within a short span.
We're dragging around some kids that are like not that enthused to walk around.
Right, kids never are.
Right. So we did that. I'm like, okay. And then I went to this barbecue place, and I had a good time because I met up with family, all that stuff, and that's cool. And then then
Sterno and me went the week later.
Wow.
Then we did the National Mall again.
Oh wow.
And we actually didn't plan on doing the National Mall. We just ended up there.
Yeah.
It was basically a wandering. We were just wandering and.
Yeah, after we thought
just ran into it.
After we saw Hamilton, we walked around and we're like, we're going to the National Mall.
Did you take a picture in the National Mall? No,
screw that anymore. I need a National Mall. Didn't change.
I'm back here
in
again.
In a few months that I took a bunch of pictures.
Here I am.
One picture.
I'm like, screw the pictures, man.
See, and that's what now you understand Boogie's mentality because he's been there, you know.
But prior to that trip in May or whatever it was, I hadn't been there in forever. I don't even know when the last time I was there.
And there was no reason for that. It was just you just saying, I don't want to go.
Yeah, pretty much.
But now you've been 3 times in the last 3 months.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's go.
I'm not going back there for a while.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I do want to go back to the casino.
Casino.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what the only thing there was 2 things I didn't do either at any of these times. One was go to the one Filipino restaurant in the wharf, Kaliwa.
Which we almost went to.
Right.
Right.
We stood in front of it looking inside.
Looked at the menu.
We're like, nah, let's do Shake Shack instead.
Right. Which we're getting in this area soon. And I didn't, what was the other thing? I just blanked on it.
You said casino.
The casino, yeah. Spend more time in the casino, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah, so.
Because
I got kicked out of it.
There was some drama, with you. I'm not going to go into it, but
I basically got kicked out of the casino.
Basically.
Yeah.
Because he's such a problem child, man.
Yeah, it's just the way Boogie rolls.
Racist.
There it is.
They said, "Are you an immigrant? Are you got your citizenship? Get out!
You don't belong here in a casino."
All the Asian people that are all
nothing but Mexicans and Asians inside.
I couldn't even. There was one table we went to where there's an Asian person running the table. It's a brand new game. I couldn't understand half the stuff that she was saying
because of her Asian accent,
and I didn't want to be the guy making the Asian person. She was getting upset. I was like, I just kind of gave up, even though I was winning at that table. I won actually pretty well on that table.
And I even said I don't want to play because I don't know the game and I don't want to.
I figured I could. Sometimes I can learn the game because if you're the only one there, they're more patient with you.
Yeah, but I looked at the lady. I was like, she's not gonna like it.
Yeah, I got that.
I got that later. 5 minutes into it, she was frustrated with you.
I know, and I was frustrated with her being frustrated.
Even though you were winning.
I know, stupidly.
Yeah,
she was like, stupid winning.
She's like, don't you see, you dummy, you won. If you do this, you win a lot more.
I know, and after the last one, she's like, you folded on that? I'm like, oh, damn it.
Yeah, she didn't even say anything. She just gave you that look of distrust. That Asian mom look. You disappointment.
You have dishonored the Asian people with your lack of playing ability, basically what she kind of gave me. And I'm like,
I don't even know what game that was.
It was some stupid thing that they just made up. It's like one of those new games.
Yeah, it's not a regular casino game.
No, it's like when you have those different versions of what do you call it? 3-card poker or 2-card, whatever they call that stuff.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I actually thought about doing it this time, but we were actually far from.
Yeah, I mentioned it to you, and you're like, yeah, we're far. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something I want to point out about our trip to DC, me and Boogie's trip, was that prior to our visit there, we went solely for the purpose of the Nationals.
Watching a baseball game.
Right.
Yeah, baseball game.
Mm-hmm.
And they were hosting the Dodgers. And prior to that, the Dodgers were off to a slow start.
Right.
But they ended up beating the Nationals the day we watched. And the Dodgers are my team.
And Dodgers suck this year.
And no.
They do. I mean, it's not. It's not an opinion.
After the game where they beat the Nationals, did they continue to suck, or have they?
No, I told mark my word. I told Boogie, man, after our visit and they won, I said, watch, they're just gonna they're turning around. They turned it around, and sure enough, they became one of the hottest teams for a while.
Okay.
And they won a bunch of games. I mean, I don't know what their current standing is now, but according to Boogie, said they suck again. So.
Okay, I don't follow baseball, so.
But I remember I was watching ESPN and the Dodgers were climbing up and climbing up and climbing up.
Mm.
And I was like, yeah, it's all because of me. Brother Butterfly.
Okay.
I'm looking it up.
Dude, look.
I want to see where the Dodgers are currently as of August 2018.
All right. And I 2 games back.
So that's your team, the Dodgers?
Yeah.
Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just so they are currently in second place of the National League West, 1 game behind the Arizona Diamondbacks.
See?
So they were sucky.
They were off to a real slow start,
right?
And they were under 500 for sure prior to that visit. And after that visit, and we won that actually there was a game the night before. They won that one. They won the game that we watched, and I was telling everybody, it's like Dodgers turning around because of me. They knew I was coming. And I was there. I didn't watch the Saturday night game, but I was in town rooting for them. And I watched it at the wharf.
Okay.
And I cheered them on to victory while we were watching the night game in one of the bars.
So did the Dodgers win the next night?
Yeah, they won that night.
Oh, okay.
That Saturday night. And then they won Sunday, the game we watched in person.
Okay. Yeah. So you're taking credit for that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The Dodgers turned it around. I said,
I want to clear.
I stated it right there in the stadium. I said, this is where the Dodgers turning around this season.
Okay.
Mind you, we were in the very last row. Literally.
Nosebleed.
So you're closest to God. Your prayers went to God quicker.
We had to actually talk down for God to hear us.
God.
It's on TV right now. That's National Stadium right there.
Oh, that it?
That's National Stadium right there.
And you were up. Whoa.
We were in that section right there underneath the lights.
Oh, my gosh.
First baseline.
Yeah. So basically, we were way out there. But it's, just to be there is cool.
It was. Just cool.
Just to be there.
And there's never a bad seat when you're watching baseball, man.
I was looking at Boogie to see if he corroborated that. But...
Oh, I didn't really care about the game, so yeah. There's no bad seat. You don't care about the game. When you do care, then I need to be closer.
He needs to be in the player's ears.
I need to see the ball.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Like all I see is the pitcher throwing something, and I see the batter swinging something.
You don't see the ball.
Don't see the ball, but I didn't really care. So it was a good seat. Good seat. I do want to go back there and watch another game. Yeah, I do want to do more exploring of the. We went to a sold out game. That's one thing. I don't like.
That was packed. It was a hot day that day too, man.
It was
and we were fortunate to be under the shade that day.
Yeah.
So
it was in the 90s. So I didn't want to do exploring. But next time I go there, I want to explore.
Because I still want to do the Smithsonian.
Yeah, I did a little bit of that with family.
All right, I want to take Minnie to maybe the Museum of Natural History or something.
The Natural History one. That's the one the kids like. That's your dinosaurs one.
That's exactly what my niece and nephews were into. Yeah. Yeah. It was hard to explain to them that those were real penguins in the glass, like, so they're dead? I'm like, yeah. I was like, how do I put it nicely? Like, I don't know. They died peacefully, and we're just keeping them. It's like, how do you, because I'm like,
you give it to them straight.
Honesty.
It's a museum.
It's a museum.
They're penguins. They're dead. They stuffed them so we can see them.
I did it that way, but it didn't sound as harsh as that.
They've been preserved.
Yeah, so you can look at them. I mean,
say they died peacefully.
No, I was doing what you were saying, right? And some woman, this white woman from the side started making, because she could tell what I was trying to be careful with my words. She, oh yeah, it died peacefully, and I just took it. I'm like, okay, that was a little more wishy-washy than I was.
That was extra.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll just go with that. But yeah, because I was trying to do what you're doing.
Blame the white woman, Sterno.
No, it really was her. She came out of nowhere. I was like, all
sure.
Right. Because I was, I am like trying to be careful, but I wanted to be honest, but I didn't want to be careful.
Ask your mom and dad.
And that's what they weren't near enough. I was like, damn it, they're not close to it. I'm having to answer some questions. I do that a lot. I'm like, shoot, answer mom and dad. I don't want, it's not my deal. Because if I say the wrong thing, they're going to be like, why'd you tell them that?
Right. So, you're not my kid.
Yeah, exactly. But if they're far away, I'm not going to ignore
That's when you just hold your guns, man. It's like, ask your mom and dad. I know they're not here right now, but the next time you see them, ask your mom and dad.
Yeah.
The Lakers are going to be there December 18th.
Yes.
I've already planned out my trip.
See, look, he on more than one hand, he can count how many times he's going to DC in the year of 2018, man. It's like
we just went by the stadium, right?
Yeah, December 16th. They didn't release the schedule at that time.
Right.
They released the basketball.
We were walking
schedule.
around. We weren't even sure where we were. Then he's like, "Oh my gosh, you're right here. I go here all the time."
Yeah. As soon as I saw
you want to see LeBron?
Yes.
Or you want to see the Lakers?
I want to see LeBron as a Laker
in a Laker jersey.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've had many times to see LeBron, which I didn't care about.
Right.
But now to see LeBron in a Laker jersey,
I hear you.
In person, that's something. Yeah. Because I do like to see the Lakers when they're in town in DC.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen them enough to say I don't need to see them every time now. But then I've also never seen LeBron in person. But it's something I wouldn't mind doing. Now to see the Lakers and LeBron at the same time, there you go.
Wow.
I'm there. Right. If I can get tickets along with 10 million other people that are got the same ideal.
I got faith in you, man. You can do it. You can find a way.
LeBron and the Lakers.
You find a way for us to get Hamilton and all that stuff.
Yes, Hamilton tickets. That was a bitch. If you don't know,
I already know. I know.
Well, people don't know. Getting tickets to see Hamilton anywhere.
That's why we were in DC.
The Broadway show anywhere. Yeah. It's a bitch. And it wasn't. I mean, I got it legit. I mean, I didn't go through. I'm just saying I didn't
even go there in my thinking, but okay, sure.
I didn't go there like eBay route or nothing. I actually got online the day the tickets went on sale 3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, and stayed online for 10 hours to get tickets. Not even more. I got on like at 10 a.m. and I got the tickets at 8 p.m.
Wow.
And did you enjoy the show? We never talked about it, man. So.
Well, see, I am sort of biased. People know, a lot of people know this about me, but I have been a Hamilton fan since 2014 when I first heard.
He's not kidding.
Before it hit Broadway.
Right.
And then when it hit Broadway, I was trying to get tickets.
Like, and you've been on the waiting list for a long time, I recall.
Yeah, I actually have tickets for New York City that I bought a year ago before they even announced DC. But yeah, so I'm sort of biased because I know all the words to all the songs. I know the whole musical, all the words. I've listened to the album over 1,000 times.
Right.
I mean, I'm not
prior to seeing it live. You already mastered the.
I have the book. I've read the book of the making of the musical.
You could have produced your own show already.
I know so much trivia about the musical. So
he's not kidding.
Right.
So to finally see it, to me, was something else.
And like I say,
I had tears. I'm not lying. I had tears.
I constantly ride with him in his car, and he's playing this a lot. So I kind of joked that he kind of forced it on me, but I loved it. It was awesome.
Yeah. Well, so Sterno, as not a big fan, or
now I am, but before.
What did you think of the music?
I think it was amazing. I mean, it was just I laughed. The visuals of it, the different hip hop elements, and the musical cues, which I'm learning more about because I'm actually watching videos about people talking about the different musical interplay that I don't get because I'm not that musical.
Genius.
It is. I mean, the recurring themes and how it works into it.
It's so genius.
And there's parts that make you laugh. There's parts that are romantic, kind of, cool. And then there's a couple parts that wrecked me emotionally. And after we went to see Hamilton, I listened to the soundtrack almost constantly the entire week.
Wow.
Work week.
Okay.
So, and I still have it playing.
It changed your life practically.
Yeah, I mean, after we saw the musical, we were sitting in the lobby because we didn't know what to do exactly.
Right.
And this woman, because we happened to sit right in front of a poster for Les Mis, and this woman goes, she looks at the poster and goes, "This isn't my favorite musical anymore. Hamilton is," or something like that, to that effect. And I'm thinking, I mean, I'm not a big musical guy, but it is I agreed. Hamilton's my favorite musical. I mean, I'm not like the big musical guy, so it doesn't mean as much. But it's like it was crazy. We talked about whether we're going to try to see it in Norfolk.
Shoot, I'm thinking about seeing it in New York in October.
You can compare the different way the different troops have their own little nuances to the different performances, the different musical quality.
And there is no question about me seeing it in Norfolk. Yes, I'm seeing it when it comes in Norfolk.
Yeah.
I just don't know how many times I'm going to see it when it comes. Because I really do want to see it again in DC while I'm still there for another month.
You got a picture with this girl that played live?
Oh man, the main girl. I got a picture of her. She's so beautiful.
She is.
Julia Harriman. For those of you who are interested.
Yeah.
Looking her up, then you should.
I mean, I constantly listen to. There's a video that we talked about. The Five Elizas doing Burn, one of the the big musical numbers in there, and that thing is awesome to me. And then she's in there, like, oh wow, I saw her actually perform. It was cool. It was just great.
It's an amazing musical.
Wow.
It is.
And it's not just the fact that it's a hip hop show.
No,
a hip hop musical. There's just a lot.
I mean, you got to think about it. It's also like a different glimpse into history that we don't ever even thought about, because we hear about.
I mean, you hear Hamilton, and all you hear about is the duel, and he's a president. Right.
Spoiler alert!
Oh no, we ruin American history for people that should know it. But if you're American, I'm sorry, if you went to school in America, you should know it. But
he dies in a duel.
Yeah, there's so much more. And I even asked Boogie, because I hadn't done full research, like how much of this was actually true. And a lot of it was kind of embellished for dramatic effect, but a lot of it was true. And I was like,
it's still based on history.
Yeah, it was based on truth. This is so cool. Yeah, and
the fact that it's a hip hop musical, it's a really well done hip hop music. It's not just someone who made a rap song. It's right. It's someone who's good at rap, good at.
Yeah,
I don't know how to describe it.
This is a guy that's well established within the Broadway musical community
and the hip hop community.
Yeah, in the hip hop community. So he did like In the Heights. He did music for Moana. The list is a lot longer than what I'm talking about.
Right.
But he's awesome.
I mean, I could break down the songs. I could break down like the little things he takes from Mobb Deep, or little things that he takes from B.I.G. Well, the B.I.G. thing's sort of obvious. 10 dual commandments is straight up. 10 crack commandments, and one of the songs is just a straight up Ashanti Ja Rule riff. Right. It's basically the guy wrote it saying, "Ooh, I want to do an Ashanti Ja Rule song," and they did that. And he makes an Ashanti Ja Rule song. Yeah, they're in the remix version. Mixtape version. I mean, I can go off. I mean, I'm getting nerdy about it.
I can just say, I can feel the elation here, man. So but it's cool. I'm glad it moved you guys, and
I actually bought both soundtracks.
That's life, Sterno. When you go out and do things and experience things, and then it invokes emotions in you.
On me, man.
But I'm just saying, but when you're a homebody and you don't do things,
I'm enjoying what I've been doing. Don't be put a little preacher stuff on it. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone.
That's life, man.
Whatever, man.
You just got to go out and live it a little bit.
Do my own flow, man. Don't be. Don't do that stuff.
Okay, maybe just not you, but the world in general. The world in general. That's life, man.
Okay.
It was at the Kennedy Center too. Just
go
being in the Kennedy Center.
Ah, the Kennedy Center.
Just being in there is sort of something.
Yeah.
When's the Kennedy musical going to come out, man? Kennedy.
That's gonna be hip hop too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Kennedy. I mean, listen to it, man. It was
a weird kind of crowd too, because I was telling Boogie, and I'm not the only one who said it, but when we went afterwards to get like autographs, it was like the most quiet, polite crowd of people.
I think that was just weird for the crowd that we were in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a weird crowd.
But typically it's the Kennedy Center, which is a very prestigious place.
Yeah.
And Hamilton tickets are like really expensive. They're not cheap. Let's just say that. So basically, you're getting a lot of uppity up people going to this
highfalutin people.
Yeah, highfalutin rich people.
Yeah,
we are the
lower echelon.
Yeah, we are the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah,
looking around, you could tell who's the bottom of the barrel, and
like how'd they get tickets?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
who did they know?
Yeah, people outside having lunch with their champagne flutes, and I'm like, oh my god!
I'm like, let me buy a Sprite real quick. I'm not lying.
No exaggeration. No exaggeration at all.
I think they had a wine
dispensary
dispenser thing.
Yeah,
where you can dispense your own wine.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was like $10 a glass. I got a $4 bottle.
We weren't there to impress them.
No. Although there were a lot of hot girls there.
Yeah, there were.
I was like, wow.
Carrying wine glasses.
Yes.
Nice.
That was sort of a.
Yeah, the Kennedy Center. That's one of those things I never thought I'd go to for any reason, and all of a sudden I'm there. So I sort of took that in, which was cool being there. But yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to do it again.
Sweet.
And it's such a multicultural show too. That's another thing.
Yeah,
I mean it's sort of it's
Black Washington.
Yeah. George Washington's a black guy. Thomas Jefferson is
black guy.
Yeah, he's black in this one, and Puerto Rican in the other ones. And
Eliza's Filipino.
Asian, yeah. So
it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's so many different. What do you say? You call them troops, or how do you call them? The different versions, like cast. Yeah, like in Las Vegas and whatever. I mean, we were listening to the podcast coming back of other troops explaining the show, and I'm like, I was into it too. I was like, wow. Oh man, I'm into this.
Really,
I bought the soundtrack.
You went all in, man.
I bought the soundtrack off of Amazon, you automatically get the digital download, and I hadn't even opened the CDs. I gave them to my brother, like, you got to listen to this, so that he can, burn them on his, computer and listen to it. It's like, I don't even know. I was like, you'll like it. Just listen to it. I'm like, oh no, I'm I don't know,
a pusher.
You're becoming me.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
I don't actually push.
You're a pusher, man.
I actually don't.
You don't.
Yeah.
Well, my brother, he doesn't have time to even think about this stuff. I'm like, just listen to it. You'll like it.
Sterno Pusher Nova.
But yeah, to me, if you ever get a chance to watch it, you should. And to me, I don't ever say that much about musicals. I mean, I've seen a lot. I've never really said, hey, you need to see this musical, because I know it costs a lot, but no.
Yeah, it does.
Hamilton, you need to see. You need to see if you could see it.
Yeah, one of my friends like, you paid this much for your ticket? I'm like,
worth
it. That was my reply. Worth it. That's all
Again, it wasn't you.
No.
And I want to do it again.
Over and over again.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah. But yeah. I want to make a Filipino Hamilton. But not Hamilton.
Rizal?
Kennedy. Filipino.
I don't know yet. I haven't thought about
what
my subject would be. I haven't thought about the subject yet, but it would be the Pacquiao story or something like that.
Yeah. That'd be fun, actually. Just the idea of it.
Ponce de Leon.
You laugh now, but they laughed when Hamilton was an idea.
Yeah, when they played it, when the guy did a bit for Obama. Before it was actually a full-fledged musical, Lin-Manuel.
Everyone laughed.
Miranda actually performed the intro, right? The intro
which I think might have been at the Kennedy Center. Now that I think about it.
Was that the Kennedy Center?
It might have been. It was for the president.
Right, yeah.
It was at one of these president center, the president honors things.
Yeah.
Which they do a lot of them at the Kennedy Center. Maybe we were in the room where it started.
The room where it happened? Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I didn't look that up. But.
And then I actually watched them do the larger performance of the completed musical for him too. I've been watching a lot of videos. So yeah, it was good.
But basically, I just said if you want to do, we should do a Filipino one or someone Asian maybe. And I haven't thought about who. Like I said, Pacquiao was the first one that popped in my head, but I don't know.
Not a bad choice. Get his permission, of course, but
you don't need his permission. Just do it. Then
right.
Then get his permission. Do it first. What's he gonna do? Say no? If he says no, we just change the title to to the Nonino Donaire story.
They're interchangeable like that.
Right, same
you
life.
take one Asian, you put another Asian, it's the same thing.
Interchangeable parts,
yeah,
man.
It's all good. It's fine. Jeez.
Pareho
That doesn't work. The Mark Munoz story. Just it's just the structure. Just keep the structure.
Right. Jeez.
The story of the Sini-Gang as a musical.
No one would come, man.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Yeah. Do we have interesting enough lives?
I don't even know if we had fans anymore.
You can embellish it for dramatic light, effect. Yeah.
Embellish a lot, man, because a lot. And we'll just agree. Yeah, that's true. Based on true stories. Yeah. Yeah, that really happened. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Who's gonna say otherwise, man?
Everybody else that was around.
That never happened. Yeah, it did. You just didn't see it.
Journal with home asleep. I don't even know why you even put him in there.
Right.
There have been times that we've been near death. There have been times that
yeah,
we had to run in with the law.
Yeah.
Yes. Have we had a duel to the death before? No, man.
We won.
Almost.
We want to punch each other.
We play tug of war against someone.
Oh, that's right. That counts, man.
Yeah.
So
to this day, we still bring that up, man.
Yeah, I actually saw the mom of the. Anyway, I brought it up to someone else too. She's like, "Yeah, we remember that too." Good time.
Yes,
good time.
Indeed.
I did wonder if all those white people understood all the rap songs. But then I also thought, if I was watching an opera, I don't understand half the words they say in an opera.
No.
That's true.
So
it's about the feeling you get.
So that's what I'm thinking about these old white people that were watching Hamilton.
Yeah, there's a part with Lafayette where I was like, I told Boogie, like, I didn't understand what he was talking about. I mean, I couldn't understand the words. And he's like, you're not supposed to.
I said, because it's a fast rap song. And the purpose of the song is he raps as fast as he can. So I'm like, you're not going to catch all the words, even though I could do it. But
more normal people could not catch the words.
Guns and Ships is a song.
Boogie can catch the words.
But I'm just saying you're supposed to get what he's saying. You're not supposed to understand every word he's saying.
You're supposed to just feel it.
Yeah.
Right.
Feel it.
I did feel it.
All right.
Yeah. And it's a fact that it's a fast rap song because it's about an attack.
Mm-hmm.
About fighting really fast and all that. So yeah, it's about a war. A
revolutionary war, yeah.
With guns and ships.
2 if by sea, 1 if by land.
Yeah, that's not in there.
No. Battle of Yorktown was in there.
Yeah.
Yorktown.
Yeah.
A city in sunny Virginia.
Sure. Let's go with that. Sunny Virginia.
But yeah, I do want to go back to DC because it's funny because after we come home from DC, I'm like, man, we should have did this. We should have did this.
See, so many things. Yeah.
Well,
it makes you wanting, man. So you always got to go back to DC.
Sure.
Although the last day we were there, I was like, I wanted to do something, and you're like, no. And then you said, okay, let's do it. And I said, nah, I'll do it next time.
Yeah, because part of it was I was.
We wanted to see Arlington Cemetery.
See?
Yeah.
Stern's already anticipating next time. Next time, I love it. Next time.
Well. Yeah, but
basically our hotel was like down the street from it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, "What am I talking about? Let's go do it then." Like, I just didn't want to walk around the entire thing, and I'm not in the mood for cemeteries right now. So I was like, that was the other thing, So, but yeah, that's why I was like, okay, we could do it. And then he's like, I would have spent all day there. I'm like, oh, I'm glad we didn't do it because I didn't want to spend the whole day in Arlington National Cemetery. I mean, it's honor the dead, of course, but. Not what I was looking at doing.
That's
where the tomb of the known
soldier. Tomb of the known soldier.
That I would have been okay with.
That's where the guy stands out there, guarding the tomb.
Right.
No matter the weather.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yep. Is there somewhere that you want to go now, sir? No, like a place. Like, hey, let's go there. Just to go there.
I haven't thought of anything since
Philadelphia, Charlotte, Chicago, New York.
Charlotte came to mind.
San Diego.
Well, Charlotte's in driving distance.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, but you said driving distance?
No, it doesn't have to be. Oh. But
yeah,
I bring up Charlotte because it is driving distance.
Right. No,
Richmond.
I haven't thought about it. The
next... Williamsburg.
No, don't need to go to Williamsburg. That's fine. It's in our backyard. So.
Williamsburg, man.
What do you
so much history over there, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yet another city in sunny Virginia, Williamsburg.
Historic in sunny Virginia, yeah, sure. I don't know.
There's a lot of battlegrounds here in Virginia.
Yeah.
A lot of battles were fought.
A lot of little,
won and lost.
We saw one that's like on this mound with one stood a, what is it called? One of those things where they grind,
Battles?
No, it was like a mill for, like we thought the mound, it used to be something important, and they said all was left was a plaque. And there's a lot of those different things that were historic areas that just you don't see anymore too. That's not just the battlefields.
There's lots of times when I'm driving up north to maybe DC or Richmond or whatever, and I will stop at a stupid stop just to to take in whatever.
Taking the stupidity.
I was with them one time. We found the end of the road. The road just abruptly ended, and we're like, okay, we have to go.
I said, let's check this out.
That's when you get out the car, right? Road
let's get out. There wasn't even. It was just fields. There wasn't anything historic around it, so it's just like, okay.
Yeah, like there's a sign here that says there's something historical that happened here.
That's what I'm trying to get.
Let's stop and check that out.
Yeah.
Every time we drive by Williamsburg or Yorktown and all that, I will do something like that. We're still
talking about doing, what is it, Kentucky, right?
Yes, we're going to go to Kentucky sometime soon.
Yeah.
Maybe not soon. It might be like in 2 years.
Something like that.
We're going to do the bourbon stuff.
Right.
Or whatever else is in Kentucky. Which I don't know what's there.
Going back to battlefields. I was wondering, did you guys want to participate in one of those mock battles that they perform sometimes?
Which kind of mock?
Like a Civil War battle where the blue versus gray and go out there.
A reenactment.
Yeah, not really.
I thought about it, but then I know someone who does it, and he's hardcore into it, and I'm scared of this guy, and I'm afraid that it's going to be a whole bunch of other people like this. I mean,
scared that he was
just surrounding yourself.
Be on your case for following. You have to follow every rule about.
No, he's just hardcore into the history of it.
So why would that scare you? I don't get it.
It's overwhelming, or
he's really hardcore.
Overbearing.
Well, he becomes
militant about.
What is he? Is he blue or gray in the reenactment? Does he?
I don't know what he does.
You don't know? Okay.
But Pinoy Playboy, he knows him too. In fact, Pinoy Playboy doesn't even know this about him. Probably. He's a
his secret life as a Civil War reenactor.
Keep it in the closet.
Because we do have some of those in this area, in the city. Yeah. There's in Chesapeake, the Battle of Great Bridge, they do reenactments. And over by your area, the Thurgood Marshall House, they have reenactments over there.
So I mean, we don't have to travel far.
It's just Thurgood House.
It's right there. You wouldn't consider doing it, man? If I sign us up, man, it's like, hey,
I'll do it. All
right. Throwing that in the bag of things to do.
I will be the agent of the Revolutionary
Whenever we're bored and we're like, hey, what do you want to do today? I don't know. Let's reach into the bag of things to do.
I gotta say, I like that better than the boar hunting option that you could put out there.
I still want to do that, man.
I don't know. I think
we have to do our part to
I think we
control the population.
I think we need to work up to boar hunting. I think something before that.
Okay, yeah. So like a mock battle.
No, a mock boar hunt. We're just gonna have a guy.
No, that's already putting us in the mindset though of
Civil War battles are not that, I don't think they're comparable to boar hunting. Just a guess.
It's a baby step.
All right. I meant like go hunting for deer or something that won't necessarily kill us.
Deer can. You see the antlers on those things?
I know they can, I'm saying, but don't necessarily. Yeah, you will get charged by a boar to get gored.
You apparently haven't not watched
it no more.
Some of these reality shows of boar hunting, man. It's simple. You're just making it more complicated than it is, man.
I have watched reality shows of boar hunting.
And they can do hand to boar contact.
People that do it on a regular basis the one I saw, they were doing it as a service to remove the boars from like ranch or farmland.
Right.
Yeah, those are the guys that have like I'm going to tie it together. They carry around a sidearm all the time. I don't know. We're talking about going out in the brush where they can come charge us from anywhere. And I don't think any of us are like, we'd consider ourselves hunters, would we?
I'm a survival specialist. I rate myself like an 8.0.
Urban survival or
8.0 maybe.
Okay.
Have
you survived in the rough?
Like Boogie said, we've come to near-death experiences, man. I've learned from those and built upon those, man. So
okay. I don't know what you're talking about, so I can't comment on that. So sure. I'm not sure which near-death experience you're referring to.
I don't know. There's so many.
There's so many
pick
times
one.
You could have died.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I don't think
it's a pig.
It's a board. The big difference. Yeah, so I don't know.
All right.
I mean, you should have come with us and did the axe throwing stuff. That was cool.
I wanted to. I was tied up that day. Remember, I told you I wanted to go.
Right. We can always go back. It's not like we're only limited to one and done.
One and done. It's like we did it, and you lost your chance, man. That was our one and only opportunity.
No, I think actually I wouldn't mind seeing if I can maintain some skill level.
I'm just saying. See, look, you've done that. Your experience says you can stage your own setup, and now we can just do it in your backyard, man. And and build upon our own experiences back here and not hurt each other.
We have to buy axes. I don't want to. I'm not gonna buy axes and then
I, my friend, have my own axes already.
Seriously?
So we can borrow my axe, man. Yeah, the medieval fantasy axe that I have, man.
Jesus. Those are what you throw in the axe throwing range.
I have little hatchets too, man. I have throwing axes.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You really?
Okay, well maybe I gotta look for my stash. I know I have ninja stars. I know I have. What are those other things? I have a lot of
throwing implements,
projectile killing things. Yeah, so maybe we'll start with those. I've got an axe somewhere.
I know you have one that's like embellished with skulls and spikes and all that stuff. That's not a throwing axe. That's I don't know what you want to call that. A fantasy axe for something, but I don't know.
Yeah, to live my fantasy of throwing axes.
Okay. Or we can just go to the range that we set up and just try it out once, and then
okay.
And if we want to go further, we can.
I'm being complicated. Okay, let's just keep it simple. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm up for going again.
I'm telling you, man. And then once we mastered axe throwing, that's how I want to hunt the boar.
Mastered actually.
I want to hunt the boar by axe throwing, man.
Yeah, you do that. I'm just gonna be.
Where's the boar? Right between the eyes, man. Got it with my axe.
Okay, you haven't done it yet, so you don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's actually a lot harder than it looks.
Because you're gonna
be very hard.
If you like from my experience, you're gonna throw the axe and it'll bounce off his head and come back at you, and the boar will come back at you at the same time. So
that's when you have another axe in your other hand and throw that one, man.
And you miss with that one too, because it's very easy to miss with two.
You gotta be ambidextrous, man.
We were going from when we did this axe throwing thing in our area. There was a set line. You kind of got consistent distances. You get an idea of how the axe is gonna spin. And you start working on your accuracy.
I got you, but this is my dream. You're not seeing my vision, man. No. I will be a master axe thrower. That I could have 8 axes on my person, walk into the forest and kill 8 wild pigs.
And I'll bring a gun. So you can do what you want. And I'll just think, okay.
Moving through the woods like a ninja.
Sure. Sure. It's an interesting vision.
Hunting done, fellas.
I don't know if I
check that off the list.
I don't
think
I subscribe to that vision, but
check that off the list.
Keep the pen and check.
I'm just saying.
They're ready for
Look,
you, but
man. You have to visualize things, man.
I've actually thrown the axes, so I can visualize how it's gonna go.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. How it's gonna go for you? You're not gonna tell me how it's gonna go for me.
No,
We're how individual experiences, man. That's life,
true.
man.
That's life. That's life. Damn fool! What axe throw? Brought an axe to a boar hunt.
Watch, I will save your life, man. I will see this boar charging you, and then from a distance, you'll see Brother Butterfly with the axe, and you'll look at me and thank me like, "Thank you, Brother Butterfly.
Thank you for making my last moments in life stupid because you freaking threw an axe instead of shooting with a gun."
Have you seen The Revenant? Either one of you?
No.
With Leonardo DiCaprio?
No.
I think that's all he had was axes, and I think he nearly dies.
Really? Okay.
I can't. I mean,
nearly.
Yeah, I heard he gets messed up pretty badly in The Revenant. I'm
not as bad as the boar will be.
Okay. That's your vision. I gotta say I don't share it right now.
Okay, all right.
You can hold on to your vision.
Okay, let's start with the axe throwing
range
first.
Right.
Okay.
After one throw, you might say, "Screw this."
Once I build your trust, man. Okay, man. Like, dang.
Because I don't think it's for everyone. I don't think axe throwing is for everyone.
No.
I think some people are up there throwing. It's like, man, this is stupid.
So yeah.
No, not since I was a kid. It's been my vision.
It's been my dream.
My dream.
Mm-hmm.
Master axe thrower.
Yep. I don't think there's a professional. Well, there's a professional axe throwing league.
Yeah.
And I was watching some of it.
You were?
Yes, I was.
See?
They actually had the U.S. Open today.
Now, if one of those guys from that league tells me, hey, man, going wild boar hunting with the axe is stupid, then I will listen to them, man, you know? But they're like, oh, yeah, do it all the time.
I didn't notice any Asians that were competing. So that gives us a heads up. We could be.
We have to break, you know, the race barrier.
So what do you want to be like the
Asian master axe thrower? Which I'm sure there's been plenty, man. We just haven't discovered them before, or they weren't relevant.
I just keep thinking of a martial arts movie, the kid with the golden arm with his little axe, big axe, but he didn't throw them; they were using them in martial arts. So I don't know.
And I've seen lots of movies with people's arms getting cut off with axes, also. So.
Yeah, they bounce back too sometimes if you don't throw them right.
Yeah, if you're not a master axe thrower, that's the key.
Yeah, but you don't walk
master axe thrower.
Yeah, you don't walk in and become a master. You walk in
and MAT.
Okay.
You know how people have PhD after their name? I will have MAT after mine, man. And they'll be like, what's that? Master axe thrower. Recognize, fool.
That's the vision. That's your goal. I can't really say anything against it because
Brother Butterfly.
Yeah.
MAT.
All righty.
You heard it here, folks. Visualize it.
He's gonna be one of the guys like, screw this. One throw. He is gonna be that guy.
Hey, my elbow hurts.
All right, let's do a Tagalog word of the day.
Sure. This is the part of the show where we educate our listeners on the Filipino language. None of us here are actual native speakers of the Filipino or Tagalog, so if we get some aspect of the word or phrase incorrect, like its uses or its the general meaning or some other nuance of the word, phrase, feel free to let us know and let us know that, you know, give us some correction. But keep in mind that we have said, we will continue to say that we are not a knowledge-based podcast, so we don't use for reference. What we're doing is just giving you a little piece of the culture that you might be able to share with your friends, or if someone actually uses the phrase by coincidence, you'll know what they're talking about. So, do either of you guys have a word?
I do not.
I'm visualizing one right now.
Visualizing the word.
It's coming. It's coming. I'm visualizing it.
It doesn't sound right when you say it like that. Okay, sure. You got one? Have you visualized the word?
It's taking me a while. Look, your Wi-Fi sucks around here.
You really shouldn't. Let's see here.
Sasunod.
Sasunod ang sunod ang I don't know.
You got a sentence? Because I don't know. I have one either. Butterfly.
I don't know, but that's what I visualized, man.
Just the word, no context, no.
Hey, I felt it. I saw it.
Now, are you saying sasunod or sasunog?
Sasunod.
Nud. Sasunod. With a D at the end.
Yes, with a D.
Which is totally different if you add a G at the end.
Yeah.
One
can burn you.
No, sasunod.
Okay, I don't know what follow up with that. Sunod ang
Because what I'm getting at is I want to teach us how to say next time in Tagalog.
Is that next time in Tagalog?
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, you're saying coming up next.
Coming up next.
Yeah.
Sasunod.
Because I think next time is actually different.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Let's see. Yeah. Kasunod ng panahon.
Because when you ask, like, Ano sasunod? What's next? And then sasunod, what's happening next is, and then you would enter some, your other Tagalog word.
Which I can't think of anything. Sasunod ang balintang Amerika. Sasunod sang balintang Amerika.
Apparently, it's in a lot of Filipino songs. Sasunod ng buhay.
All right. So let's make sasunod our word of the day.
Sasunod.
Yeah, we owe you guys a sentence next time. So you know,
like Sterno said, though, we're not experts.
Next time.
Next time, expect it.
Yeah.
You can expect it sasunod.
Okay.
Make sure you visit our website, www.sini-gang.com.
Or email us at thesinigang@gmail.com.
Follow us on Twitter at The Sini-Gang.
Find us on Facebook facebook.com/thesinigang. And look for videos on YouTube. Do a search for our URL, www.sini-gang.com. And that should take you to our videos. And please like, subscribe, whatever, to our videos. That would be, and comment. That's what I'm trying to say. That would be awesome. So until next time, this is Sterno Supernova.
This is Brother Butterfly.
And this is l-boogy, the Elemental One, saying thanks for listening. And sige na.
Oh, I missed the sige na. It's okay.
Oh, it was totally broken.
It's okay.
Everybody's heartbroken.
Sasunod.
I knew you were going to do that there. I was like, damn. Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. Thanks for watching. Tune in for next episode. Till then, take care.